Hello and welcome to the News Radar. We turn now to Afghanistan, where rescuers are struggling to reach villages in remote mountainous areas after a powerful earthquake struck overnight. According to the United Nations, at least 800 people have been killed, and entire villages have been destroyed. More than 2,000 people have been reported injured, and officials warn the number of casualties is expected to rise as more areas become accessible. Many of the affected communities are in eastern Kunar province, home to small hamlets that are difficult to reach even in normal times. The quake struck while families were asleep, collapsing mud homes and burying people under the rubble. Survivors are using their bare hands and simple tools to search for loved ones. In some villages, residents say whole families have perished. Helicopters have been deployed to airlift the injured to hospitals in nearby cities. However, the country's medical system was already under severe strain before the disaster. Hospitals are now overwhelmed, with doctors forced to treat patients in hallways and outdoor areas due to a lack of beds. Aid workers report that children make up a significant number of the injured. One father described how he pulled the bodies of his children from the debris using only a shovel and a pickaxe, explaining that there was no one available to help because everyone in his village had been affected. His story is just one among many that highlight the scale of the tragedy. The Taliban authorities have appealed for urgent international assistance. Officials admit they lack the heavy equipment, medical supplies, and trained personnel needed to mount a full-scale response. Food shortages and years of economic hardship have already left Afghanistan vulnerable. Now, this natural disaster has added yet another layer of suffering. The international response remains uncertain. Neighboring India has expressed willingness to help, and Gulf states such as Saudi Arabia have pledged financial aid. Observers say China may also step in, given its ties with Afghanistan and its own experience handling earthquakes. However, analysts caution that large-scale Western aid may be limited, given strained relations with the Taliban and reduced funding for United Nations relief operations. For Afghanistan, a country that has endured decades of conflict, hunger, and drought, this disaster comes as yet another devastating blow. Relief workers warn that without swift international assistance, the death toll could rise sharply, and survivors could face severe shortages of shelter, food, and medical care in the days to come. This earthquake is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of Afghanistan's population and the urgent need for humanitarian support in a nation already facing multiple crises. We will continue to bring you new updates as more information becomes available. Stay with us for the latest updates.